We've got Josh. Josh, am I saying your name right? Is it pronounced Ricci?
Ricky.
Ricky. I was
Josh,
right. I was
Josh
right the whole
Ricky.
time. I was talking the whole weekend. I said his last name is Ricky, and I was like, no, it's Ricci. It's Ricci. It's
Everybody
Ricky.
says that. You're not the only. Everybody does that.
All right, so Josh Ricky, you were up at the Bellator event at Turning Stone Friday night. You won by decision, improving your record to 4-0. Give us some thoughts that you had about the fight as you look back.
It was a hard fight. Actually, you guys asked me the day of. You said, you think this can be your toughest fight? And I answered the question. I said, I'll answer that after I fight him. And, yeah, it was my hardest fight, I'd say. So, it was good. The kid was tough, man.
What was the biggest challenge that you thought you had to face?
His toughness. Like, I had a choke in pretty deep almost every round. And then deep arm bar and stuff, he wouldn't tap out, and it was deep. Like, I thought I had the match won a few times.
So he was not like you said, he wasn't tapping out.
He wouldn't quit. He just kept coming, and real strong, hit hard. So he was good. He was tough.
Josh, I was telling you before we started when I called you this morning. I remember you from the Cage. That was the bar that Duff and Matt Hamill were running together over in Utica by the train station. And I remember, but I don't know how many years ago this was. This must have been at least 5 years ago. But I remember meeting you. You were a tiny little guy, man. You were tiny, and Duff was kind of giving me a hard time, and he said, "I bet you, Josh can tap you out in like 5 seconds or 10 seconds." I think he said, and I said, "I don't know." And because you were a little guy, right? So
right.
Leave it to Jeff to accept the challenge.
Yeah, and I think it was 4 seconds. I was virtually blacked out at the bar in 4 seconds.
That wasn't from the booze. That was from the armbar.
It was not. And
that's funny.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there Friday night, but I saw a lot of pictures, and you filled out quite a bit, man. What are you fighting at now?
I fight at 125, but I do a strict diet to get down. I cut a lot of weight. I mean, that's kind of like everybody cuts weight nowadays. Yeah. To make their weight classes. So
So you're training at what? 150? 140?
Yeah, about 148, 147, give or take.
Yeah.
So and then I just make the drop down.
So and then how does this work now? You obviously were fighting for Bellator Friday night.
Right.
Give us an idea. Are you under contract for X number of fights, or is it a fight by fight basis?
I had a one-fight deal with them.
Oh, you had a one-fight deal. Okay.
Yeah. So now, I'm hoping to fight with them again, or in the near future. So we'll see what happens. I'm trying to. So we'll see what happens.
So, do you pick up training like today on a Monday morning after a Friday fight? Do you take some time off?
It all depends. This time I'm gonna take probably like a week and a half off, just to let my whole body relax. Just relax, go eat some junk food.
There you go.
That's it. Just take a week and a half off because I train twice a day, pretty much for 6.5 weeks straight. So.
Well, if you can fight the traffic, no pun intended, to the New York State Fair, they've got plenty of junk food up there that you probably would enjoy.
I'll be going there.
Nice.
I think Wednesday I'm going. So.
Awesome. So, and the first 3 fights you had, under what promotion was that?
2 of them were for CES, and then one is for smaller promotion in Pennsylvania. So CES is a pretty big company that's right around Bellator, a little below Bellator. And they got a lot of good guys, too.
Awesome.
Well, and how great is it now, MMA being legalized in New York State, for you to have the opportunity to have gone in front of basically a home crowd and fight like I said, in front of your friends and family. It's got to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely a home crowd, and man, it was cool. I didn't expect that at all. I expected it to be cool, but for how many people were there and cheering, it was overwhelming. It was awesome. And I didn't actually, before the fight, I was like, I kind of like going away and fighting. That's just me. I like going away, seeing different cities, states.
Uh-huh.
But after that night, I don't know. It's kind of close. I think I like fighting at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And the other thing is, too, that's what you became used to. Growing up in the fight game, MMA, you couldn't fight here. So you got used to going to other states
Exactly, yeah.
And kind of being, if you were fighting hometown guys, of course you instantly become the villain. So I'm kind of disappointed to hear that you don't know what's in store in the future.
Yeah, I would think that they'd be jumping all over to get you on.
Yeah,
right.
Well, I talked to them. They said they want me back again, definitely, and maybe in November.
Okay.
But nothing's set in stone yet. So that's kind of so. Once it's set in stone, then I can, then we'll go from there. But right now, just talk in November, but nothing's set in stone. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. But
Absolutely.
most likely, I'll be fighting for them again.
Right. All right. Yeah. Just take it a day at a time. Like you said, you're going to take about a week and a half, 2 weeks off.
Yeah, and then get right back at it.
Load up with junk food, and then you start your training all over again. Training twice a day. Where are you training? Syracuse, you said?
I train in Syracuse at Team Mandrella. It's called Impact Martial Arts. It's in Baldwinsville.
Okay.
So I travel about an hour every day there and back. So it's pretty. It's a long drive, but it's worth it.
All right. Josh Ricci is from Whitesboro. He improved to 4-0 with his win at Bellator on Friday night at Turning Stone. I think we got Wayne on the line with a question for Josh. Go ahead, Wayne.
Josh, I went to see. I went there just for you because you're from the area, and I seen a whole bunch of people. They had the meet and greet with that McCarthy guy. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mike. I got to meet and greet him, and then that Gracie guy was pretty cool. But I went in, and a lot of people were like, "That fighter from Whitesboro, Utica, he's already done." This is about 6:35. I'm like, "Get out of here! I came here just to see him." Then I'm there, and it seemed like there was about 18 fights. How many fights did they have on that card?
Yeah, I think they had at least 18 fights, and they put my fight after the live stream. Like I didn't fight probably until like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed it, but congratulations and well worth the money. Well worth the money.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, Wayne, what were the tickets? What were tickets going for? We lost Wayne there. We still got Josh on the line. Do you know what tickets were going for Friday night?
Yeah, they were all different prices. I think the cheapest was $47, and the most expensive was like $150-ish, $160. I want to say I could be off by a few bucks.
All right, and then so it was about 16, 18 fights, and you didn't fight until about midnight, you think?
Yeah, I was the last fight the entire night.
Wow.
Okay, wow. I didn't know there was that many fights.
That's got to be a terrible feeling to you just want to fight.
If you're not on like the live portion of the TV card, like Spike TV,
right?
And they don't get the fights in all by that time, you fight after the live feed.
Okay.
So you don't know the night of the fight whether you're fighting before or after.
Yeah, you don't know until they give you an estimated time before, like the day of, and then so I kind of knew I was fighting after.
Okay.
The day of.
Wow, that's got to be tough to see all that, have all that adrenaline, all that training built up, and then you're watching.
Well, he still won.
16 fights. Yeah, that's great. Congratulations again, Josh.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Josh Ricci, MMA fighter out of Whitesboro, improved to 4-0, getting a decision win on Friday at the Turning Stone. Josh, keep us updated on what your future is, when you're fighting again, and all that information.
I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. Thanks for having me.
All right, Josh Ricci, fighting out of Whitesboro. Congratulations again.